All right, finally. Oh my God. Oh my God. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Clubhouse. Let me see how this lighting is, honey. Welcome. Ooh. Welcome to the Clubhouse. Oh, hush, 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 darling, hush. Who is that? Can't see. Oh, these are wrong stinking glasses. Hey, Lockhead, how you doing, baby? Welcome. Welcome. Girl, it ain't the same clothes. It's not the same gloss. Actually, that gloss was it's a e.l.f. lip gloss, and it's by what's her name? She a YouTuber. Alyssa something. Hey mama, how you doing, baby? How y'all doing? No, I mean I'm wearing the same lip. Oh, you still wearing it? All right, girl. All right. I am so glad to hear that you are enjoying the lip gloss. The diaries. How are you, diaries? I'm doing well, honey. Yes, Ashley. Her name is Ashley. What's her name? Ashley. She got a lip gloss from e.l.f. and it's real pretty. Her name is Ashley. Y'all know the black YouTuber Ashley. She do the makeup videos. What is her last name? Oh my goodness. Is Ashley? No, it's not Ashley. It's Alyssa. I think it's Alyssa. Wait a minute. Alyssa Ashley. Yeah. She got a lip gloss by e.l.f. She did a collab with e.l.f. So that was the one I had on when I did my lunchtime chit chat. Alyssa Ashley. That's it. Thank you, mama. Thank you. What you say, the diaries? I'm doing great, and thanks for asking. You welcome, baby. You welcome, honey. I didn't come on last week because I had some issues last week. Y'all heard about the issues on the job. I quit. I've been on a journey for like about since August. No, actually, it's been before August. Actually, it's been since probably June. I've been on a journey, an employment journey. Child, what you say, honey? I have been on an employment journey. And finally, my blessing came. I started a new job Monday, and I love it. You hear me? I love it. I think that I need to work on some things. Well, I know I needed to work on some things. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't ready for the blessing in June, in April, in May. I was not ready. And so I had to just go on this journey of trying to work on myself. Hashtag. What is our hashtag, y'all? Who out there know what the hashtag is that we got on this channel? Hi, Rowdy Chica. How are you? How you doing, baby? What you say, mama? I started a new series and you were the first person I featured. And I saw that and I have not commented because I saw it. I was on my way home from work. And I generally watch YouTube videos when I'm traveling to and from work. And now I'm working same distance, but I'm working in Mississippi now instead of in Tennessee. But I saw that and I was so humbled, mama, and so honored. And you went into great detail about the things that you want to working on. It's the hashtag Working On Me challenge. That's a challenge that we are doing on this channel. And anybody is free to do it. But it's just something that I think that we all can work on. I saw Mama's video and it was an awesome video. If y'all have not seen Mama of 6+ video on the challenge, please go to her channel and check it out because it was, first of all, it was very touching for me She tied it into a series that she's going to be doing about people that inspire her. And I was the first person. And I am so honored and so humbled and so overwhelmed with you choosing me to be the first person in your series. But then when she goes on in the video and she explains the challenge, of course, and she goes on to map out what it is that she wants to work on and why she wants to work on it. Important to her, why it's important to her life. And I just thought that was very commendable, because there's so many people out here that do not want to give up themselves to their channel. And my thing is this: I don't want to be watching people that ain't real. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a real person. Good, bad, or indifferent. I am who I am, and I am real. And I have real flaws, and I have real issues. And I just am a normal, down-home old girl that's got stuff going on just like everybody else does. I mean, people have a tendency to believe that the more money you have, the less issues you have, the issues go away. No, that's not true. The more money you have, the bigger your issues get, if that makes sense. So we all got some type of something going on, but we all got something in us that we can change. There's some things that just in our DNA and we can't do nothing about it. But there are some things that we can change. And that's all this challenge. That's why I started this challenge, because like I said, I was going on an employment journey. And I recognized that, and I recognized that for me to get to where I was trying to go, I had to take a deep look at myself in the mirror and say, what is it that I'm doing wrong? Now, I can get the job interview, but why aren't I sealing the deal? You know, and some of the situations, it had nothing to do with me. Most of the situations, they had nothing to do with me. As far as who I am and what I stand for and what I project off into the world. But there were two that I truly believe had to do with me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not sure if it was the way I was presenting myself or if it was the way I conducted myself, or I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I just know that I had to take a look in the mirror and look at myself and say, what is it about you that you want to work on so that you can get to the next level? Okay. And so I've been doing that. I have been doing that all stinking year long. I really have just been working on me. One of the things that I wanted to work on was my patience and judgment. Those were two major things that I wanted to work on, and I am still working on. I have gotten a whole lot better. You know, I used to have road rage that was just like, ooh, child. Now, don't get me wrong now. I still don't understand why it takes 5 minutes to make a right-hand turn. But I'm not so like, with it, you know, and I don't get myself going with it. You know what I'm saying? Where even though I pass that car, they make their turn, they going on their way, and I'm going on mine. I'm still talking about them a mile down the road. I'm no longer there. I'm no longer in that place. You know, I still might say, why is it taking you? It don't take that long to make a right-hand turn. And then I let it go and I keep it moving. You know what I mean? So I am seeing improvement in myself. But it is a conscionable thing that you have to do. First of all, have to love yourself enough to want to fix whatever it is that you want to fix. You have to respect yourself enough to know that you can do it, okay? Because it's only for the better of you. You can't beat yourself up when you start doing it. And then yesterday you was doing all right with it, and now today you failed. You are not a failure. Okay, that's the thing. Those are the three things that you have to tell yourself consistently. And in doing that, it helps you to reprogram yourself. Those are the first steps, in my opinion, to help you reprogram. Rowdy Chica says she's good. Good, baby. I'm glad to hear that. But just say everyone is encouraged to do it. Awesome. Awesome, Mama. I am so glad to do that, because this really is something that's very meaningful. And when you really, really think about it, it's like, you know what? They make a whole lot of sense because all you're doing is making yourself a better person. You know what I mean? To be better for your children, for your family, for what you're putting out into the world. That's all it's going to do. So from what I see, you have way more to gain by doing that challenge, and just challenge yourself. You know what I mean? Sometimes we can get stuck because we're comfortable or whatever the case may be, but just challenge yourself. I try to challenge myself all the time. That's why I left my job of 10 years, because I was so stinking bored, you know, and I didn't have any challenges. And I'm a person that thrives on challenges. So I must say though, but I found me an awesome job. Working in family law now and personal injury versus medical malpractice. Thank you so much, Mama. Thank you. Right, you say, I'm not spending time blocking my own blessings anymore. Exactly, because that is nothing but the work of the devil. Now, there's 5 people on here, y'all, like to lie. That is nothing but the work of the devil, actually, and it's defeat. You know what I'm saying? You cut yourself off at the knees before you can ever even get anything started. Because why are you cutting yourself off at the knees before you can get started? It's because of you telling yourself the negative things, by you beating yourself up, by you always saying and making yourself feel that you're not worthy. Okay? If you're not worthy, then who is? And again, with that question, what do? We pick out so-and-so. We say so-and-so. It's always somebody else that's more deserving than we are. When in actuality, you're just as deserving, okay, of having all of your dreams come true. And if you try to say, okay, well, I know all my dreams come true, but you sure can get one of them to come true in a lifetime. You know what I mean? So that's hence the reason why I said, okay, I'm just going to start a challenge and see where it goes. Because you can't block your blessings with the negative energy and the negative aura that you put out into the world. When people say what you put out, you get back, that's absolutely correct. What you put out, you absolutely get back. Absolutely. Absolutely. And sometimes it's a whole lot worse than other times. And people say, you know, bad things will happen to them. And they'll be like, oh, my Lord, why me? Why me? I used to be that person when I was in like my 20s, in my 30s. I used to be that person. Why me? I would say, why me? Whether it was something bad that I was going through or whether it was something good that I was going through. I would always say, why me? And then a very wise woman told me, why not you? If it's something good going on, why aren't you worthy of that goodness? If it's something bad going on, why aren't you worthy of that badness? Because everything that happens for a reason, and things are done in your life to help you get to the next level, to make you diverse in dealing with different things that could happen. You know what I'm saying? So that when stuff do start falling apart, you don't start falling apart, if that makes sense. When stuff start falling apart, you don't fall apart. Okay? So that's why you have things, sometimes you just feel like that you are just, you know, drowning. But it only makes for a much better and strong. Oh, Farrah, welcome, welcome. Farrah says, much love. I want to show love to you, Donnie. It's date night. I will be here while I get ready. Preach the wisdom. Oh, baby, I'm just trying to pass on some things that I've learned, honey, since I've been on this earth. Especially, well, yeah, since I've been on this earth. You know what I'm saying? Because I had old women to teach me. I had aunts and great aunts and a grandmama. And I mean, these were old women, okay? And they taught me, you know, they taught me how to be a proper lady. They taught me how to hold my tongue. They taught me to tell me, you know, what everything that you think don't need to pass through your lips. You know what I'm saying? They taught me how to set the correct place setting when you're trying to entertain. You know what I'm saying? They taught me so many different things. And in turn, I give much gratitude to them. I really do. And they are much all deceased now. But I never forget. And growing up and me being taught, yeah, I was a rebel. I wasn't trying to have that stuff. I wasn't trying to hear nothing you was trying to say. I ain't gonna never have no husband because I don't want to get married because boys and men are stupid. That was my whole thing. I couldn't see the beauty in whatever they were trying to teach me. And I couldn't see the beauty in a male. Okay? So, but you live and you learn. You know what I'm saying? But when you learn, you don't just keep it to yourself and hoard that information. You're supposed to pass that information on. You're supposed to reach back when you get there, even if you ain't there. You're supposed to reach back and help bring somebody forward. You know what I'm saying? Because again, you need to bless others so that you can continue to get your blessings. But you got to do right by your blessings. You know what I mean? Because if God trusts you with a blessing, He's expecting you to do right by it, to try your best to take care of that blessing. But if he can't trust you with the small blessings, you know he ain't going to give you the big ones that's waiting on you because you ain't ready to receive those yet because you're not doing right by the small blessings. Just something to think about. Just something to think about. Yeah, I thought boys and men were stupid, honey, and they stank and, oh, God, the list just goes they just goes on and on and on. It really does. So I'm glad to see that, Mama, that you are working, taking that challenge seriously. And just let me know if you get to the point where you like, I've reached my end of my rope. I don't know what to do. You have quite an extensive list of things that you want to work on. My only suggestion is to you is to keep that list, but that list is like a mountain and you can get overwhelmed when you're trying to break down a mountain. If you take it in smaller bites, it's a little bit easier to swallow and it's a little bit easier to manage. And it's a little bit easier for you to reach the goal. So don't just try. My suggestion is not to try to do it all at once because you will become overwhelmed with it all. Would you say I'm a work in progress? I'm taking it one step at a time. Exactly. Honey, I'm still a work in progress. I'm still learning new stuff and I'm still being challenged and I'm still trying to fix myself. Because I have more years behind me than I have ahead of me. So my thing is, what's the legacy that I'm leaving behind? Do I want to leave behind a legacy where people, think, and some may say it and some may not, oh, she was just a mean old, snarly old heifer. You know what I mean? Or do I want people to say, she was firm, she was assertive, and at times she was aggressive, but she did pass on whatever it was she needed to pass on. You know what I'm saying? Do I want people to say nice things, but tell the truth? Or do I want the truth to just be that it's mean and ugly stuff? No, I don't want that to be my legacy. I don't want my children to have to hear, which they've already heard some stories about me, but in my later years, I don't want them to have to be like, when I'm gone, be like, well, dog, man, I ain't even know that about my mom. You know what I'm saying? All these people saying all these old nasty things. I didn't know that about my mom. My kids know pretty much everything about me. Pretty much everything, because I feel like they need to know. Did I tell them everything all at once? No. Did I tell them everything and when they were too young to grasp and understand and appreciate the information? No. They got it when they were ready to receive it. They got it when they asked. You know what I mean? Sort of like when they asked you about the birds and the bees. Did I give it to them straight? Yeah, I did when they asked. But did I make it so complicated where they had, they walked away from the conversation with me and they was just as more confused than where they were when they started? No, I didn't. And I gave them the information that they were asking for when they asked at every age level. So, hey, Happy Lux, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Mama says, more years behind me than I have ahead of me. Lord, that's scary to think about because my years have seemed to fly by. Yes, the years fly by. Time waits for no one. No one. And when we sit back and we say, whoo, I can't wait till Friday comes. Heck, I'm still saying that. Well, not currently, but I have said it a lot in the last several years. Oh, I can't wait till Friday comes. All I'm doing is wishing my life away. Because what am I waiting on for Friday to come? Why am I trying to rush Friday? Hi, Jim 6. How are you? Welcome. Welcome. I'm just rushing my life away. You know what I mean? And then I'm going to get to a certain age where I don't really have to be saying, because I'll be retired, ooh, I can't wait till Friday come. You know, and I don't know what's coming down the pipe for me as I get older. You know what I mean? I can only hope and pray that I have my brain and my health. You know what I mean? But I don't know that. So I'm wishing away the time that I have now where I can be living and learning to get to some place that I don't even know what that place is or what that place holds for me. So, you know, sometimes, you know, you just got to sit back and think about some stuff. What you say, Mama? I do that a lot. I'm going to add that to the list. Yeah, I'm working on that one too, Mama. I've gotten better with it. Like I said, I've been diligent in trying to fix some things about myself, some things that I did not like about myself, some things that I felt could use a brushing up, so to speak. Not necessarily change, but fine-tune it a little bit. Just fine-tune it where it's not so rough, because I am rough around the edges. Very rough around the edges. Hi, Andrea. How are you, baby? Welcome. Welcome to the live. So today, guys, I just had a couple of things that I just wanted to throw out here. I'm not going to be on here long because I do have some homework. Learning new technology, new software, stuff that I've never worked on before. So I kind of like been doing a little homework every night just to, you know, familiarize myself with it a little bit more instead of having to do it every day at work while I'm trying to work on stuff that I don't understand. So that's why I'm not gonna be on here that long, no more than an hour. What you say, Farrah? Yes, I thank God every morning and try to do the best I can, but not leave too much for tomorrow, but still a work in progress. Yes, man, we all a work in progress, whether we want to admit it or not, whether we want to believe it or not, we are all a still work in progress because we're not perfect. And just think, guys, if we were perfect, if everybody was perfect, okay, then that means that we will all be the same. So there would be no adversity. There would be no diversity. We would all be the same because we were all perfect. So how are we going to learn? You know, what's going to happen to us to keep us learning, to keep us being progressive? You know what I mean? If we're all perfect. I don't know. I might be getting too deep for y'all, but these are just some things that I ponder on, things that make me go, Exactly. What you say, a work in progress from the day to the last. Yes, ma'am, Andrea. Yes, we are. A work in progress, honey. A work in progress. And it's all in what you do with the work. And it's all in how you appreciate the progress. Yes, ma'am. Hi, Oliver, Micah. How are you? How are you? Welcome, baby. It is Micah or is it Mika? Is the I long or is the I short? How are you? Welcome. So I just wanted to touch base on a couple of things that's been happening in our country. As y'all know, they swore in Kavanaugh. That's old news. I'm over it. I really was never on it in the first place because I already knew what was going to happen. Okay. But some new news dealing with that whole situation. Well, going into that. Okay, so we got the elections coming up next month. Please, y'all. Please, y'all. Y'all get out and I know in the state of Tennessee, the deadline to register to be able to vote next month has already passed. It was this week sometime. But in other states, it's approaching quite soon. And I don't know if y'all are paying attention, but there's some things going on in some of these states out here that's dealing with the polling and shutting down, not opening certain polls for voters. It's just like trying to make it very difficult for people to get out and vote. This is a very important election. All elections are important, but we need to get out and vote. If you don't like what's going on, well, we got 2 more years with number 45, unless they impeach him. But if you don't like what's going on, and like I said in my lunchtime chat, the president is really the face of the country, okay? He doesn't make the laws. It's the Congress and the Senate that writes the law. The law starts out as a bill. You know what I'm saying? And they vote on it and they add to it and they take away. And then finally it comes to a final vote. It starts out in a committee, okay? And they work on it. And then they bring it to the floor, which is the whole Senate or the whole Congress. And then it's like yay or nay. And then they go back. They can send it back to the committee to work on it some more and fix some stuff. This is what I want you to do. I add this, take out that, so on and so forth. It's a going back thing. And they get it to the way that they want it. And then they vote on it. Okay, once they vote on it and it passes in one house, it goes to the other house, same thing happens, okay? But then once both houses pass it, then it goes to the president for his signature. He had nothing to do with that, really. I mean, yeah, he can go back and forth and say, you know, this, that, and the other, you know, in passing, or he can have set up meetings with the senators and the congressmen and stuff, but he can't just walk up into the Senate house. He can't just walk up into the Congress house. The president has to be invited to those houses. You feel me? So what does that tell you? Okay. So even though I'm saying all of this to say that, yes, you should vote for the president, and yes, you should vote in every election, but you need to be starting at your local levels. And your senators and your Congress people, they come from the local level, which is your state that you live in. Your governors, your state that you live in. And then it even breaks down to the local, where it's the city and the county that you live in. They have legislators too. You need to be voting for the people that you feel like are on the same wavelength as you are, okay? And yes, it is politics, and it's dirty, and it's all about washing my hand, and I'm going to wash yours, and it's all about lobbyists and big money. But at the end of the day, if you don't vote, number one, you don't have a reason to complain about anything that's going on or not going on, okay? And if you do vote, then that's number one, your right to vote. That's the number one thing you should be doing, voting, because it's your right to vote, to cast your ballot, okay? Just like if you on trial for something, it's your constitutional right to be have a jury of your peers, to be judged by a jury of 12 people that are so to speak, your peers, okay? What y'all saying? What say? I want Trump out of here. Child, what you say? What you say? Andrea says, Schoolhouse Rock. I'm just a bill on Capitol Hill. Yes, ma'am, Andrea. Ooh, girl. Ooh, I still sing that song to this day, honey. I still sing. That was some jazzy stuff. And it taught me a lot. It taught me about the Constitution and the Bill of Rights and a bill and how he was started. That doggone bill, he was too cool. They need to bring it back, you know, to help the children these days, because they already watching the doggone TVs. You might as well put some stuff on there they can update it. They don't even have to update it because it was jazzy as heck. It still applies. You know what I'm saying? Mama says, where do you think is the best places to find information on the people that you can vote on? On the internet, on their, you can contact, they all have offices locally and nationally. They all have offices. They all have telephone numbers that you can call them. But all you have to do is Google them. All candidates have a website. Okay. And if that's not good enough for you, then you can also contact their offices. Now, they may not necessarily be in the office, but they got people that's working for them and volunteers that will sit on the phone with you for however long because they want you to vote for that candidate. And if it means they need to sit on the phone with you for an hour to explain the issues and what they stand by and what they, you know, all of that type of stuff, they will. Now, as far as current people that are already in office, if you want to know if they're voting, what they voted on and how they voted, that's also on the website. And you can start at your local, state, and the federal level. Just Google their name. You know what I'm saying? All of the way that they voted and what they voted for and how they voted will be on it should be on their website. If not, then you probably need to go to like the House of Representatives, which is the Congress for federal, and the Senate. It should be on that website, the federal government website. But you can see what they voted on and how they voted. Okay, and you can also see if they show up for work. You got folk out here that's elected and they don't even come to work. They don't come to work. They ain't there to take care of business of whoever they representing, the city or the state or whatever you. You got some that miss a whole lot of days. They ain't there when it's time to vote. They ain't there to hash stuff out. They ain't there to speak up for whoever it is they're representing at the national or the local level. You can see that as well online. Well, hello, boss lady. How are you? Welcome. You said, Farrah says, your state website is the best place to get all the information you need. Exactly. Exactly. See, the thing of it is, ignorance is not a defense because the information is readily available. Prior to the internet, there were libraries. You could go to the library and find out anything you wanted to know about anything. Now there's the internet, okay? So ignorance is not a defense because the information is out there and it's free. You just have to seek and find. That's all you have to do. Let's see. Boss Lady said, it's telling hello to everyone. Boss Lady is saying hello to everyone. So that's the first thing that I want to talk about. It's imperative that you guys vote. And not only in this upcoming elections next month, but in every doggone election. If y'all having some county elections where y'all are voting for judges and prosecutors, attorney generals, or aldermen, alderwomen, that's all at the local level. Those are the people that's making the laws and the legislation for your town, for your county, for your state. The governors vote, y'all. I don't miss not one election voting. Not one. Ever. Not one. Simply because I can tell you now, my candidates don't always win. But the one thing that happens when you don't vote, that vote goes to the opposing person. So you might as well vote. Because no vote is still a vote for the opposite, for the opponent of whoever that you wanted to vote for. You know what I mean? So you might as well vote. And I don't care how long it takes. You just got to be diligent because the thing of it is the country is running amok. Hey, Lady Nika, how you doing, baby? Yeah, I just came on at like 7, but I'm only going to be on here until about 8 o'clock. But thank you for coming. If you don't vote, then what are you proving? If you do vote, what are you proving? But at least you know that because you didn't vote, that non-vote went to the other candidate. There was a lot of people that did not vote in the presidential election, this last one, because they didn't like either candidate. So they just didn't vote. Then there was a lot of people that voted, but they hated Hillary so much, they voted for her, the other candidate. Then you had a lot of people that said, I'm just going to vote for him because he ain't going to win no way. Okay? So now look, And I'm going to tell you something. Them folk that ranted and raved and put down and didn't work with number 44, President Obama, they didn't have teeth. And we have number 45, and they still don't have teeth. And when he leaves, whether it's after 4 years or 8 years, we want him to be a one-term president. They still ain't gonna have no teeth. You know why? Because he don't care about nobody but him. Me, myself, and I. He don't care about nobody. I don't care what nationality you are. And this just ain't me talking. This is my opinion, yes. But if you just pay attention, he alienates every nationality. He alienates every illness, every sickness. He alienates us from all other world leaders. Now, who else has done that? Ain't nobody done that in my lifetime that I can remember. And I might be wrong, but I don't remember. Nobody done did put us in the position that we're in. Okay? It don't make sense. In my opinion, and I don't care if it was him doing this or somebody else. It could have been President Obama doing the same thing that he doing. And I would still say the same thing. We do not need that type of person leading our country, speaking for us. Speaking for us. Okay? Good. I'm glad to hear you doing well, Lady Nika. I'm glad to hear you feeling better. Mama said the places around me to vote are never busy. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Well, it depends on how big is the city or the town that you live in. That's one thing you need to take in consideration. But if you're living in a major metropolitan city, you see, that's because people ain't vote. Or either you got a lot of people that early vote. I early vote. You know, I early vote so I can get it out the way and I can get it off my list and I don't have to worry about it no more. Lady Nika said, Trump cares about self and those who he feels can provide a service to him. Exactly. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Mama said, I live in the state capital. Oh, okay. Then you right there with the information for your state. You right there with the information. Andrea says, where is Todd Perret? I don't have a clue. But I'm going to tell you something. My thing is, why you can't keep a staff? Everybody he done gave a job to done did what? They done left. And them ones that's still there, they there for a stinking reason. And then they going to be gone. They going to be leaving. Okay? The lady, I can't think of her name right now, but she's leaving. She's the UN ambassador. I can't think of her name, but that's her role. She leaving. At the end of the year, she going to be gone. And yeah, they say all of this, bouncing around, you know what I'm saying? Doing the press conferences with him, you know what I'm saying? When they announce that they leaving and all of that, you know, oh, he's this, oh, he's that, giving him the utmost praise. But then what do they do when they get on the heck away from him? Then that's when the real deal, the real truth come out. They're trying to get away from that old crazy sucker. They're trying to get away from him. And when I mean crazy, I am not saying that, you know, talking about nobody with no mental disability or nothing like that. I just think the man is just all about self and ignorant. I have never liked him. Even before he even thought about getting into politics, I never liked him. I never liked him on TV. I never liked him. I had researched him and I saw how he was doing people, you know, and how he stepped on the backs of people making money. That man done filed bankruptcy 500 times. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he want to put somebody else down for doing the same thing. What the hell you say? And then his wife, whoo, child, she another doggone. I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. But when she got on TV, and actually she doing an interview tonight on ABC, but she got on TV because, you know, she just did the Africa thing. She got on TV and told the peoples that she's saying that it's the media, you know, making it over big, you know, blowing it out of proportion with these alleged women dealing with the Kavanaugh situation. Now, first of all, allegedly, in my opinion, you don't even like your own doggone husband. So why are you trying to take up him? It was like listening to her, the words were coming out of her mouth, but the words were really his. So what the hell is you brainwashed? He done brainwashed you. He done sat you down and told you this is what you supposed to say or whatever or what else? Because we already know we don't like women. We already know that. He don't like women. He don't respect when he don't like and respect nobody and nothing. They ain't even got a dog. Every president done been in that White House and had a stinking pet. Where your pet? Child, please, bye. Get the heck up out of here. Ross Perot. Oh, didn't he die? Lady Nika said, at least if we vote, we can complain if that matters. When shit go left. No vote equals no voice. Exactly. That's what I've been trying to tell people, honey. Everybody leaving because they know they on a sinking ship. Yeah, that too. That too. But I think that the UN ambassador, I think the reason why she's leaving is I think that the whole Kavanaugh situation was the cherry on the cake for her. Was the cherry on the cake for her. And what I'm interested to see next in the next presidential election, you know, he got a lot of women voted for him in that first election. I want to see how many of them same women gonna vote for him if he, in the second election, because he gonna run for another term. Thank you, Mama. Yes, please hit the like button, everybody. Hit the like button. What Lady Nika said, Daddy Trump kept Donald afloat for years. Melania gets no sympathy because she signed up for this regardless of the fact she never expected him to win. She wanted to be a well-kept first lady. Yeah, that's exactly. But I'm so sick of her. I don't know who get on my nerves worse, her or him. I'm just over it all, and I'm ready for the whole situation to go away. Because my thing is, who in the heck is taking care of the people's business? Because he ain't. And his favorite saying is, oh, everything is going well with them old hands. Oh, everything is going well. Oh, he gets on my nerve. And every day I get home from work, you know, my husband, he had the news on. He watched the news because my husband, he get home from work way before I do. And I walk in on that son of a gun, honey. He be saying the same thing every day. And I say the same thing every day. What the hell? Why is he on this TV? Why? Why is he on this TV? I'm sick of him. I don't want to see him no more today. He on the TV. He on the news. For somebody to be talking about, you know, how bad they don't like the media and the press and it's all fake news. But you sure are on the news a lot. You sure are making the rounds. And why are you out here going from city to city and town to town campaigning for the peoples in them towns that's running? Why aren't you over at the house taking care of the people's business? Who taking care of the people's business? Who running the country? That's what I want to know. Because it ain't him. He ain't on the job. And you know what? This is my thing. If you own your job and you don't come to work, and when you come to work, you don't do no work, okay? And then you don't do your job when you own your job. You know what I'm saying? How long they gonna keep you? They gonna get rid of you. Why we can't get rid of these folks? That's why I want to know. We can't fire the stinking weathermen. They don't never get stuff right. Y'all ever notice that? The weathermen don't never have it right. Only job in the world that don't have to ever have it right. And that's their job. You know what I'm saying? And it seems to be we can't get rid of this doggone number 45 and all of his doggone snakes. I just don't understand. I just don't understand. Lady Nika said, Kavanaugh was the cherry on the top for me. I'm done with this administration. That's what I'm saying. Me too. Oh, he's alive, Andrea. Ross Perot is alive in 88. Oh, my Lord. I thought he had died. Girl. Well, we ain't got to worry about him with no ruckus. That's why we ain't heard nothing about him. Ain't heard from him because he's 88. He probably can't do nothing. Andrew said Trump puts emote fake news that puts out more fake news than any station. Yeah, he do. And he ain't nothing. Everything come out of his mouth is a straight up lie. A straight up lie. And that doggone Sarah, the spokesperson who Sarah Huckabee or whatever her daddy was, the governor of Arkansas. Last name Huckabee. Sarah, whatever her name is. Ooh, she another one get on my nerves. She ought to be tied alive. Because everything she say is a lie. And she forever covering up, trying to fix all of the mess that he's involved in, that we find out about. She ought to be tied. That, you know what I'm saying? I be saying all money ain't good money. That's a job I would not want. Because I be done cussed that man out so bad. I be done cussed out. I be done went from office to office, room to room, flow to flow, reading folks, honey. And then I would walk right on out. Yes, I would, because they all are a sick bunch. They all are. His children, his wife. You know what I mean? And we ain't heard nothing from the first wife, Ivanka. Ain't that her name, Ivanka? Ivanka Trump, or is that the daughter? Ivanka's mama. We ain't heard nothing from her. She's laying back in the cut. She don't want to be, she ain't even trying to associate herself with them at all. At all. Lady Nika said, what disturbed me was like thousands in Florida along the panhandle, lives devastated by Hurricane Michael, yet he entertaining Kanye West on the same straight. Yes. Yes, girl. And then come talking about he gonna go there next week, 2 weeks or something. Why you not there now? That little beach town, Mexico Beach, there is nothing there. Now, we see what you did with Puerto Rico because you want to think that they're not part of the United States, but this is Florida. What's your reason now? What is the reason now? What lie reason you getting ready to give up now? You know what I'm saying? Hiya, Beanie. How you doing, baby? Beanie says she's a robot. Yeah, she a robot. She act like one. She look like one. And probably do everything he say. Girl, I am not that girl. I am not that girl. I am not that girlfriend. I am not that woman. I am not that wife. Okay? I don't do everything you say. I don't. Because I got a mind of my own. You know what I'm saying? And I refuse to turn off anything that belongs to me, my mind, my body, my soul, to another human being. I am not going to do that no more. Been down that road. Been there, done that. It didn't work then. It ain't going to work now. I'm keeping my mind, my body, and my soul to myself. No. Mama said people like that lie so much they start to believe their own mess. They do. They do believe their own mess. Lady Nika says Sarah Sanders. That's her. That's that old heifer. That's her. Sarah Sanders going to be crazy by the end of this presidency if she don't quit. She does look stressed out. Old, dried up, stressed out. She needs some doggone moisturizer, honey, because she ain't taking care of herself at all. Hell, she could go get a nice pedi, go to the spa. She need to do something, honey, to give her some life, because she just look like she done had it. Mama said, DawnyWawny for president. Girl, please. One thing about it, though, I'd have them straightened out. Your team is only as strong as your leader. If you got a weak-ass leader, you're going to have a weak-ass team. Simple as that. Simple as that. And he weak. Real weak. Yeah, step for why. Lady Nika said, what president ever did this kind of thing during a crisis? Folks need his reassurance the government will not leave them stranded. He playing daddy to Kanye. Child, I had to go to bed. I was too upset. I know. And that doggone Kanye, I used to like Kanye back in the day. But ever since his mother passed, in my opinion, he done went to hell. He done went to hell. You hear me? Who in his life is steering him in the right stinking direction? He ain't got nobody. Now, I know the Kardashians, you know, they ain't going to do nothing. But you ain't got nobody else where you come from in Chicago. Nobody else that can shake you by your coattail and tell you, boy, look, you need to get your ass somewhere and sit down. You ain't got no elders. Because he is really gone. I don't know if he ain't taking his meds. I don't know what he doing. But he need to get somewhere and sit down and just go on and stay out the limelight, honey. That rye leaning more. Yeah. Just being me, see. Well, hello. Oh, that must be C's. You done changed your channel name. Hey, boo. See, I was finna say, I ain't never seen you before, but you got a wrench. So I said, okay, that's got to be C's. Let me know you done changed the name on your channel. That eye leaning more. I know it is. I know it is. Okay, I don't know who this Jabalo is, but thank you, Mama, for getting rid of them, whoever they was. Because I ain't about that life tonight. I ain't in the stinking mood. I ain't in the mood. I ain't in the mood. Just being, you say, I'm still clowning Kanye. Are you? Yeah, honey. He's something else, child. I don't know. They done put some serious type of spell on him. But it's something about them Kardashian women, honey. They got something. They doing something. And they doing it to all brothers. To all the brothers. They doing something. I don't know what it is. Lady Nika said Kanye needs a dose of Seroquel and Jesus because he's not in the sunken place. He's in the sunken place. Yeah, he way down in the sunken place, baby. Way down in the sunken place. I'd hate to have to be the one to be talking him off the ledge. Talking him up out that sunken place. He way down in that sunken place. Way down. Yes. 66666, his phone code, big dummy. Girl, you crazy. You crazy. But yeah, so I just wanted to get on here and talk about a couple of things, y'all. That's one of the things I wanted to stress to y'all. Please go out and vote. If you got some people around you and you got transportation and they're saying that they can't go vote because they ain't got no ride or it's raining outside or whatever the case may be, if you can help them to get to the polls so they can cast their vote, please do. That's how important it is right now. I know in Tennessee, we voting on a governor. We got an empty Senate seat. We got a lot of stuff we voting on. So I'm just encouraging everybody. I don't know what's going on in everybody's town, but I know y'all got something y'all need to be voting on. Somebody running for something. You know what I'm saying? And the way I do it is, if there's two candidates and I don't like neither one, what I do is I weigh and I vote for the lesser of the two evils. But I still vote. I weigh the pros against the cons on both of them and try to get as close to what I feel and what I think is possible. But it's always come down in a situation like that. For me, I vote for the lesser of the two evils. Okay? Sometimes it will help, sometimes it don't. But in the end, you still need to vote. You need to cast your vote. Lady Nika said, it's something with those American voodoo priestesses. Got him good. Yeah, they do. I don't know if they done teamed up on him or what they done did, girl. I don't know. She said, I'm taking folks to the poll. I'm off that day, and I volunteered to do it till the polls close. Good for you, Lady Nika. Good for you. Good for you. I can't take off that day because I just started a new job. I mean, I could take off, but you know, when you first start a new job, you don't be wanting to take off. At least I don't. I went out and by the time the voting day come, I be done only been there a month. Andrew says, I grew up with the state attorney in Tennessee, Edward Stanton. Oh, okay. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. Yeah, he ain't, he gone. I believe he's still alive, though. I believe he's still alive. Okay, so the next thing that I want to talk about, y'all, is what's wrong with them? I don't have no problem with white people. I really don't. What I have a problem with is these white women calling the police on black children for selling lemonade, on black men doing nothing wrong. Just walking down the street being black. Okay. And now we got the white woman calling the police on the black man that's babysitting the 2 white children. Y'all need to get a stinking grip. First of all, melanated people are here. We ain't going nowhere. Get over it. We ain't going no stinking where. Get over it. You don't like it, then you need to go somewhere. Because to be quite honest, there's more melanated people in the world than there are Caucasians. I like Caucasians, okay? Some of them. Some of them I can't stand. Just like there's some black folk I like, and some of them I can't stand. I don't discriminate when it comes to some stupid stuff. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what nationality you are. If you're doing some stupid stuff, then I ain't gonna like it. I don't care what color you are. But my thing is this: if you got so much, all of this animosity where you got to be calling the police and you don't even know what the heck is going on. Like we had one here in Memphis about a month ago. Okay, so we have now in Midtown, which is close to downtown by the river, and in the downtown area, you can rent bikes and ride all over the city. They got the little scooters with the wheel and the little handlebar. You can rent those and ride. Okay, well, the bikes get parked wherever. You have to park them in a bike stand. But the little scooters, you can park them and leave them wherever you want to leave them at. Well, they have people, they hire people to come out and pick those up, take them to their house and charge them because they run on a battery, and then take them back to wherever they're told to take them back to. Okay? So these people, it was a family. Got their children. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. They out here downtown picking up the scooters. White woman called the police on them, told them they were stealing the scooters. Now, first of all, if you was that stinking concerned, why didn't you bring your ass out there and talk to the people to find out what they was doing? Yeah, raise your window and say, hey, I see you. What you doing with them scooters? They surely would have told you, hey, ma'am, we work for the company. We're here to pick them up and charge them and then bring them back. No, you just want to assume. Just take it, let your mind just roll with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. It's ridiculous. Y'all need to get a life. Y'all need to find something to do. Go to school. Learn something new. Hell, you need to do something besides harassing people. This woman followed that young man with those 2 children, 110 and 16, I think, in the back of the car, all the way to his house, calling the police. Then the police get there. He tell them that he being harassed. The police tell the children to get out the car. They scared to death, thinking that the babysitter getting ready to go to jail. You know. And then they call up the children's parents, and the parents tell them, that's our babysitter. He work at our church. Child, bye. So not only do we have to have the talk about when you're encountered by the police, but now we got to add to that the talk, you know, hey, you could be doing whatever. Watch out, because you got people out here stupid and they want to call the police on you because they ignorant. And they think that black people are doing all kind of stuff, or melanated people are doing all kind of stuff, because you don't even have to be black. You just got to be dark where you don't look white, and they're going to call the police on. I'm so sick of them, I don't know what to do. We need to call the police on their ass when we see their children selling lemonade on the side of the road. Okay? We need to call the police on them and tell them they ain't got no permit. It's just crazy. Crazy, the stuff that folk are doing. The stuff that folk are doing. I was doing good reading these comments, and then I got off on my tangent. I was keeping up. Now, where'd it go? Where did the comments go? Okay, there we go. I was keeping up with the comments, and then I went off on my stinking tangent. Okay, where we at? Okay. Okay, so Lady Nika says, it's something with those American voodoo priests. Okay, we read that. She taking folks to the pole. Stanton. I got to do it because I know my kinfolk won't go. The devil is a liar. I know that's right, girl. You got to do what you got to do, honey. Really, he is alive? What happened? I don't know. Who you talking about, Andrea? See, I done got lost again. Tell me who you talking about. Mama Six said it's a power trip. They know they can. Yeah, they do. But they got some type of something going on. But whatever it is, I don't want no part of it. And I don't want nobody else to have no part of it. Everybody need to leave them folk alone and get out from underneath their spell. Because they ain't right. They really ain't right. Lady Nika says, now that lady did too damn much calling the law on a black man babysitting. No, the kids was white. They might as well condition themselves. We ain't going nowhere. No, we ain't going nowhere. Abinia says the white woman is angry right about now with everybody. Black people, white men, they feeling powerless right now. Exactly. And why are they so afraid of melanated people? Young, old, light-skinned, dark-skinned, rich, poor. It doesn't matter. Why are they so intimidated by melanated people? I don't understand that. Hold on, y'all. This is my hairdresser. Hey, boo. What's going on? Oh. Okay. I get there at 7. All right. Now, don't you be swinging from the doggone ceiling fans and tearing nothing up down there. Girl. All right, boo. I'll see you in the morning. I'll be there about 7. All right. Bye-bye. My hairdresser. She be traveling all over the place. She take girlfriend trips. She be gone all the time. She done been to Cuba this year and everything, girl. Her husband don't like to travel. He don't like to go nowhere. She always complaining about, he don't ever like to go nowhere. Da-da-da-da-da. That's her. My appointment is, I have a standing appointment every 2 weeks at 6:30. So that's her calling to tell me that she's spending the night at the casino with her husband tonight. So she ain't going to be there no 6:30, but she'll be there by 7:30. I'm like, go girl, go girl, go girl. Okay, so what you said, Beanie, the white woman is angry right about now with everybody. Black people, white men, they feeling powerless right now. And yeah, I don't understand why they're so intimidated by us. I really don't. Mama says, my mother is white and I've seen her do some stupid mess behind her skin color. Yeah. That privilege thought process, it gets them going, honey. It gets them going. Lady Nika says, now that lady, okay, I read that already. See, I done got lost again. Let me get back down here. Let me get back down here. Hey, Shush, how are you, baby? Welcome. Shush says, hello, everyone. Lady Nika said, I didn't appreciate she assumed the man was harming those children. Right. But I can tell you this, I bet you she done seen many a white man sitting in the Walmart parking lot with some white children in the car, and she ain't called no police on him. And he the one probably molesting. He the one probably sitting there doing all kind of nasty stuff to him. He the one probably telling them all kind of crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't gonna suspect him. You know what I'm saying? I'm just so over them. You know, I'm just sick of them. I wish they would get a life. You know what I mean? And stay out of folk business. Because that wasn't even none of her business. So surely those children would have made some noise, scream, yell, something. Looked crazy. They sitting back there all on live with him because he filming the whole thing, laughing and giggling. Get a life. Hey, Karen, how you doing, baby? How was your birthday? And to think it's most his own people who lost their homes. Yeah. Wait a minute. Who are you talking about? Who you talking about, C? Who you talking about? Because I done missed something. Right, it's so crazy, the scooter and the babysitter. Yeah, boss lady, I don't know what's wrong with folk. And it's happening everywhere. It just ain't one particular part of the country. It's everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. Everybody speaking to everybody. Tiana, hello, welcome. How are you? Everybody speaking to everybody. Kanye said, if he don't look good, we don't look good. Boy, bye. Good Lord in heaven. Goodbye. I ain't even going to respond to that because that sounds so stupid. It sounds really, really stupid. What do you say? We taking over. Brown everywhere. Yes, it is, honey. And not only is brown everywhere, but brown is mixing with everything. Everything. And you know what they say? One drop. One drop. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. They fear us because of our royal bloodlines that we've forgotten, but they haven't. I'll agree with that, Shush. I can agree with that. They fear us for many, many things, not just our bloodlines. They fear us for many, many things, many positive things. They see things in melanated people that they don't see in themselves or in their heritage. That's what it all boils down to. They see strength. They see the different shades, the shade range. They see the bodies. They see the talents. Okay? They see everything in us that they don't see in themselves. And it intimidates the hell, keep breaking us down. But that was 200 years ago when you did that. Now it's a new day. And folk now, melanated people nowadays, they ain't going. They ain't going. They ain't going. They ain't going. My thing is, I don't never want the youngins to forget the roots. Because once they forget the roots, then they're going to think everything is all right. And everything ain't never all right. Never all right. I can't imagine the death threats he's getting either. I can't imagine it either, honey. Not only that, he probably is confined to the property. Better not go outside. Shush says whites know more about our history than we do. Yes, they do, because they didn't want us to know how to read and write. So we couldn't write nothing down. All we could do was pass on stories. But then somewhere along the line, that chain broke. And those stories stopped getting passed down, even though it was the same stories. But still, you pass it down to the next generation. To the next generation. But we don't have a lot of that now. Tiana Switcher says this is a serious topic. Hey, Get Your Life. How you doing, baby? I'm trying to get through these comments, y'all. Who is that right there? Hey, S. Hutchinson. Oh, you forgot me? Oh, you've been asleep. All right. You are forgiven. You finally getting you some doggone rest. Love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it, love it. You're the first person I ever met in my life that don't ever get no sleep. I am loving the fact that you getting some sleep. Everybody's speaking to everybody. Good, good, good. What'd you say? I need an energy to bring something. The struggle is real. I know it is. I know it is, baby. I know it is. Let me hit this arrow so I can get down to the bottom. Hey, Les Forever, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. Welcome. They want to take credit for everything that was positive around the world. Yeah, they do. Yes, they do. I don't think nobody on here voted for Trump. We don't know who we are, so we are oblivious to our true power. And you got that right. You got that right. And that was one of the messages in the movie, The Black Panther. I saw a black guy in Walmart talking to someone on his phone, but sounds a little loud, and they report him. I have to hurry up and tell him what the two white ladies were doing. Then he moved away. What? Ain't no law on the books that say you can't talk loud on your cell phone. It's rude as hell, but ain't no law to say you can't do it. You don't go to jail for that. You see what I'm saying? It's just stupid stuff, and that's that privilege. Because they know when they call, they're going to come. You know what I mean? And then when they come, they're going to do something. Shelly, send the sleep guide over my house. 10 hours of sleep in 4 days. Girl, what is wrong with y'all? See, I don't have no problem sleeping. I makes myself go to sleep. I cuts off everything, TV, noise, everything. I'm gonna get my rest. Let's see. Nika says, hey Les, my glasses broke today. I'm blind as hell. She said she owned a major coffee cup, a mega coffee cup. See, I only drink 1 cup of coffee a day, do I? I'll be up all night long. Autoimmune disease, interviews in my sleep. Oh, baby. I hate to hear that. Well, that's why you be up doing them 4-hour lives in the middle of the night. When I caught the last 2 hours of it, though. And then what about the Chicago cop, y'all? They killed that young man last year. What's his name? The cop's name is Jason Van Dyke. He going to the big house. It's a start. It's a start. You know what I'm saying? It's a start. They want to send Bill Cosby up the river for all of them years. I'm not saying that he did. He didn't do what he's convicted of, but I don't believe he did it to all them women. And then he could have. I wasn't there. I don't know. But I don't believe he did. Okay. So if they can make a example out of him, it's time for them to start making an example out of these cops and making them pay for some of the stuff that they're doing too. So I am totally in with that. Totally in with that. It's about stinking time. That's what I say. That's what I say. And then, y'all, check this out. I told you, we got road rage like a mug going on here in Memphis, Tennessee, and Shelby County. We done had, in the last 2 weeks, we have had 6 people shot on the interstate due to road rage. Now, since when did we start killing each other in road rage? I don't understand that. I don't understand. What makes a person want to kill somebody because they done cut them off in a car? And if you don't check your blind spot, I come from the age where we learned how to drive. You had to check your blind spot to see if there was another car in the blind spot. Right to this day, I still check my blind spot. And some days, a whole lot of days, I'm thanking the Lord that I did. I got the sense to check my blind spot. It don't depend on the mirrors on the side of the car. Because I've had my signal on, and then I turned in the process of moving over that lane, and there's a car right there in my blind spot. You know what I'm saying? Shush says, I used to have serious road rage. I got therapy, though. I'm good now. Girl, I'm glad, because it went to a whole nother level here in Memphis, Tennessee. Like I said, 6 people in the last 2 weeks and got shot on the interstate for road rage. As such as to say, I was road rage. I honestly have no business driving. Nah, you just need to calm your nerves down. Lady Nika says, hashtag trees. Yes, ma'am. I'll be front and center on that video. What video? Andrea says, Dallas was bad about killing over road rage. Really? I didn't know that about Dallas. My son is in Dallas. Les says, oh, wow, mama. Mama says, thank God I don't deal with road rage. Yeah, I done calm my nerves down. It's still irritating to me when they take a whole stinking 5 minutes to make a right turn. Especially when they ain't at no, you know, red light or stop sign or nothing like that. Lady Nigga, you got trouble with road rage? See, that's something y'all need to put on your hashtag working on me, dealing with the road rage, dealing with the road rage. Just bring me seeds, says in New York, we have train rage. Yeah, honey, I done been on some of y'all trains. Y'all trains are scary as hell to me. They're scary. Lady Nigga said, I've had fights because of road rage. Oh, my Lord, baby. Who you fighting? You done got out your car to fight somebody because y'all got road rage? Is that what you saying? Shush says, I'm in New York. It was understandable. Oh, yeah. If you in New York, yeah. Shelly says, I have done some crazy stuff driving. Sad but true. Yeah, I have too. But I done got a whole lot better because that was one of the things I wanted to work on because it wasn't nothing but getting my blood pressure up. Mama says, did you hear about the man that beat his wife with a brick, then ran her over? Yeah. Yeah, that was in Memphis. Yeah, and she's dead. And the neighbors seen it all happen, and they say he just kept running over her. He run over her, throw the car in reverse, back up, and roll back over her. Yeah. I haven't seen the news really all week, so I'm not sure what his why he said he did that. He said, I remember Memphis only had maybe 150 deaths a year, and now it's in the first few. You girl, what you talking about? Yes, it is in the first few days, honey. We done passed 150 deaths this year. Memphis is off the chain. It ain't nothing nice. Hi, Tiana. She says, I don't think he did it to all them women. Who knows? Some maybe. But they're making an example out of him for sure. God is the creator. I know he is able. Yeah. I don't think he did it to all of them either. You know what I'm saying? Again, white privilege. But I'm not saying, I do believe he did it to somebody. Yeah, with a brick. With a brick. And I do believe that the child was in the home because he started beating her in the house. Hutchins says, I have got out of the car many days while driving. Girl, don't do that. Definitely don't do that if you ever come to Memphis. She says, I've chased people down on the highway because of stupid drivers. I had to stop. Yeah, you can't be doing that, girl. Y'all just putting yourselves in jeopardy like that. Lady Nigga said, I pulled over, the lady did too, and I jumped out and she put that white finger in my face and I stomped her ass. Oh, Lady Nigga, did you get arrested for that? Oh my goodness. Hutchinson said she's done that. She ran the police down because he cut me off. Girl, Hutch. I don't know what we gonna do with you, girl. Shush says, Lady Nika, I totally get it, but it ain't right. It sure ain't right. Boss Lady Lexi said, right, he did it to somebody. Yeah, he did it to somebody. Les says, Shelly, you know easy. Lady Nika said, Trish, I need to seek more therapy. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Y'all in this road rage. Lady nigga said, yes, ma'am, I was arrested. Oh, okay. With a white woman, I'm sure you were. Ooh, Lord, honey. No, don't do that, please. Drive away. Live to see another day. That's what I'm trying to tell them, Tiona. Ain't nobody listening. Ain't nobody listening, honey. Ain't a soul listening. But that's all I had to talk about, guys. Y'all know I got a new job. I'm so excited. I am so excited. I am working on all Apple products. I have a MacBook, an iPhone. I got my computer screen in my desk. It's the size of 2 regular size computer screens. The office is very modern and decorating. It's a small office. I'm the only paralegal there, which I love because I can, make the job my own. I'm going to be learning some software, some different software that I've never worked on before because it's all Apple related software. Oh, it's just a breath of fresh air. It really is. Coming from corporate with all the red tape and then going from there to big law firms that's got old establishments in the city and in the county. And, it's just a breath of fresh air. That's all I can say. Just a breath of fresh air. Thank you, Mama. Thank you. And I am so excited. So y'all see, I did a video yesterday, but let me tell y'all something, girl. Look, I filmed 2 videos on Tuesday. 2 videos, okay? And they were funny videos. I was doing hauls showing y'all some stuff that I had purchased for damn near cheap, for damn near nothing, really. And I didn't have to edit them or nothing. I had to put some transitions in, but that was it. And I go to listen to myself, and there was no stinking sound. And they wasn't even long videos. They weren't longer than like 15 minutes. Oh, but they were good to me. So I said I wasn't gonna. Thank you, Hutchinson. Thank you, Les. Thank you, everybody. Y'all don't know. I just been on a journey all year really trying to find me a home. You know what I'm saying? And I told the people, I'm not looking for a job. I'm looking for my last job. You know what I'm saying? Because when I leave here, I'm retiring. I'm going to the house. I'm going to do my little volunteer work, hang out with my grandchildren when I want to, travel, and sit on my entire fat behind if that's what I choose to do. So I'm looking for my last job, and it was just my blessing. You know what I'm saying? Just my blessing. So I won't be bored here for a while at all, because they got projects already for me to do and have me in charge of this, that, and the other thing. And the thing about it is they're growing and they give so much back to the people, to their clients. You know what I'm saying? They practice law. Well, it's only one lawyer, the husband. He practiced law dealing with how he deal with his clients. I've never seen lawyers do it the way that he's doing it. Okay. He's 24/7 accessible to his clients. And he makes it known to his clients that they can call him, text him at any time. And they do. And he responds. He responds. His business is steady growing. We got 5 new clients just this week. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, oh, God, Don, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here, because he's been doing all the work for everything. His wife is not in the legal field. She was a teacher. She quit her job a year ago to come help him at his law firm. And they're just growing. And so he was ready for a paralegal. And he was very specific in what it was that he was looking for. And he didn't tell me what he was looking for. I told him what my skill set was and what type of asset I could be to him, and da-da-da-da-da. Then he told me that my skill set and what I had to say was what he was looking for. Gave me everything I asked for. Because at my age, I ain't trying to come in with no 1 and 2 weeks worth of vacation. Not at my age. I done paid my dues. No, you're going to have to come a little bit bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? But he gave me everything I asked for. And Here I go. Here I go. So y'all will see me filming in my office. I'll be filming them some little short videos in my office. But yeah, I done filmed them 2 stinking videos, and I said I done put the stuff up. But I'm gonna go ahead and film them because y'all need to see the stuff that I got for the low. Damn near gave it away. All I had to do was show up. I'm talking about I got a robe for I think like $3.06. A nice robe at JCPenney. Yeah. So I'm going to be filming that this weekend to be posted next week. What'd you say? He has great ethics. He does. And his wife she's the office manager, but she's also the receptionist. She answers all the phone calls and stuff like that. And she is just awesome with the clients on the phone. You know what I'm saying? And they'll sit there and talk to her for 30 minutes trying to tell her why they need a lawyer, what's going on. She's very interactive with them, and they gel so well together. You know what I'm saying? They seem like they are really a good married couple. They've been married 12 years. Really cool. Really cool. I just got good vibes from them. Real good vibes. You know what I'm saying? And I know that I'm new and I'm just starting, and there's going to be some days that I'm going to be like pulling my hair out. I'm sure. But I can tell you one thing. The way I look at it, I done did it for corporations. I done put up with it for old big law firms with raggedy, stupid, stinking furniture and all that kind of stuff. Nasty little attitude. Surely I can give them a try. Surely I can give them a try. Because hell, if it don't work out, well, I can go back on. I can go back out. Let the feet do the walking, honey. Let the feet do the walking. Because for the last month, I done had an interview at least 3 times a week. And I've been offered jobs while I through this interview process, but it just, it was something. It was something. And I just said, no, I'm going to stay where I'm at. I'm going to stay where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? It helped me fine tune my interview skills. Because, I had been on my job for 10 years and so on and so forth. And then I left there, went someplace. I was there 7 months. Found out they had mold, but I was ready to leave there too. So things happen for a reason. For a reason. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Oh, y'all just talking to everybody. So y'all got anything y'all want to talk about? Because I'm going to get on up out of here. I thank you so much for coming to my live. I wasn't that lively tonight. But I had some serious things that I wanted to discuss. And that voting thing was one of them. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know how I am. Y'all know how I am. So we ain't going to worry about it. We ain't going to worry about it, baby. We ain't going to worry about it. So in the meantime, the fact I can still work today means the world to me. So I can go in regardless. I know that's right. I know that's right. Hell, I got a car note. This is the first car note I done had in my entire life. I always pay cash for my cars. And I never bought nowhere near nothing close to a new car. Okay. But I've been having my car for 2 years. And I got a car note. It ain't no real high car note, but still it's a car note. You know what I'm saying? My husband said he done paid my credit cards now. Paid them off twice. He ain't paying off my credit cards no more. Sister got to have a job, honey. But he did tell me now while I was on this journey. He done told me several times, baby, you can come on to the house. I got you. You can come on, you ain't got to work. I got you. But now you must understand that you ain't going to be able to be going to all your little places that you go to every Saturday morning. Because you ain't going to have no money. I'm going to give you an allowance. But it ain't gonna be nothing like what you got, and I'm not. And you charge them credit cards up. How you gonna pay them off? This is what he told me, y'all. He said, so I don't know what to tell you. He said, I even pay your car note. You gotta have a car. But all that old extra stuff you be doing, I'm not doing that. And you ain't got no job. But now you can come to the house if you willing to go. Girl, y'all, I looked at him. I was like, I find me a home. Because I like doing what I'm doing. I like going to my little stores, seeing and talking to the people. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be asking you for jack if I don't have to. I don't even count his money. I live my life off of my income. And he my husband. I see the money going in the bank because I take care of all the finances, pay all the bills, all that. But I see it all, but I don't count it. Like, okay, I know I'm gonna do this because I know he got this right here coming in. I don't do that. I do what I'm gonna do based on my stuff. His stuff is extra. I can do some extra. You know what I mean? Because my mama always taught me that you don't depend on nobody else's income because it can at any day, at any moment in time, be gone. Whether he with you, lose his job, or y'all break up, or whatever the case may be, at any moment in time, it can be gone. So only depend on what you bring into the table. And she just drilled that into me till I can't help but do that. You know what I'm saying? He'd do anything for me. He don't ask me about nothing. Y'all know I be shopping my butt off. Y'all know I be shopping. But he don't complain. He don't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? All the bills is paid. He got what he like to eat in the house with the deep freezer overflowing. I can't even defrost the thing because there's so much food in there. But my kids come over here and they get stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so I shop for everybody, not just me. But now when he said that, I was like, nah, sis, you better get you got to keep you a job. And Lord, when in the creek don't ride, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. But I want to be someplace where I feel comfortable, I feel safe, and I ain't got no whole bunch of BS that I got to be looking forward to hitting me at the door as soon as I get there. And on some days, they hit me on the elevator in the parking garage. I'm just tired of that. I just want some peace. I just want to go to work, do my job, have a good attitude, and come home. That's it. I don't care nothing about you. I don't care about what you got going on. I don't care what you got going on. Every place I have worked, my last job, I was there for 10 years. Them people told every single thing going on in their life, everything they did, every single day. You know what I'm saying? It had got to the point where it was just so draining to me because I got to hear all about your daughter doing this. And she doing the same thing today that she was doing when I started here 10 years ago. I'm over it. I'm sick of hearing about it. You know what I'm saying? I had got to where they would have like little buffet lunches and stuff like that. I wouldn't even go. I would go out. They'd be like, Dawn, you coming to the luncheon? Dawn, you coming to the Boss's Day breakfast? Oh, no, I got a doctor's appointment that day. I'll be coming in late. I didn't have no doctor's appointment. I just didn't want to be bothered with y'all, so I just come in late after y'all done went in the conference room and did y'all thing. And then I ain't trying to eat y'all food because y'all got cats. I see how y'all do. I see your hygiene at work. You don't wash your hands when you go to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? We go out to eat lunch. I'm putting hand sanitizer on my hands because, you know, they sticky, especially if I don't get up and go to the bathroom and wash my hands. I got some hand sanitizer because I'm finna eat my food. I don't see you do nothing. I don't see you bless your food. I don't see you do nothing. No, I don't want to eat y'all stuff. I don't want to eat y'all stuff. Hey, Frank G, how you doing? Welcome. I don't want to eat y'all stuff. No, I don't want to eat y'all stuff. So then it had got to the point where they were saying I was antisocial. I was like, I'm not antisocial. I done did enough socializing. I've been here 10 years. I done did my time with socializing. If I don't feel like socializing, I'm not going to socialize. You know what I'm saying? You ain't saying I'm antisocial when you coming and asking me to help you do something. You ain't saying I'm antisocial. Then get the heck out of here. Child, I just got sick of all that mess. Yeah, they always want to have a stinking pot of luck. And my thing is this. I'm not just to work all day and come home and cook nothing or stop off at the store to buy something, to bring to work, to feed it to people that I don't like, let alone respect. I'm not fixing to do that. I'm just not. I'm not going to do it. I'm sorry. So yeah, so I had to get down. I had to get the heck away from that. It was draining me. See you later, Nika. Have a good night. Okay, ladies and gents, I'm about to get off of here. Thank you so much for coming to the live. I hope that I said something to encourage you, to open your mind, to make you go, about anything this evening, because I did discuss a couple of things that are quite important. And I will see you in the next video. Please remember to go get yourself registered to vote and then follow that registration up with voting, okay? And I want you to go out in the world and think about how you can fix something with yourself to make yourself more positive, okay? Hashtag working on me challenge. All right. So until the next video, champions, thank you so much. I have truly enjoyed you guys. And smooches. Oh.